Hey there everyone, and welcome to a new video. A super quick video today. Just wanted to let you guys know about a sale that is on GOG games at the moment. If you've never heard of GOG, I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't, GOG is a site that basically sort of remasters and re-releases a whole bunch of new games and makes them compatible for modern computers, operating systems, all that kind of stuff. So www.gog.com is the site. They're running their fall sale at the moment, and it's runs for 10 days. There's some really great offers on here at the moment, and obviously a whole bunch of new stuff will coming out every day. New bundles, new games, all that kind of stuff. Massive amount of money off a huge amount of games. So I just want to run through a couple really quickly. So a couple of my favorites I thought you guys should probably check out. So the first one is this Fallout bundle here. Given that Fallout 4 is actually coming out in around about 4 days, you actually pick up the Fallout 1, 2, and Fallout Tactics. So obviously they're quite old games, and they're very different to the new sort of Fallout 3, New Vegas, and then obviously Fallout 4. So they're sort of top-down role-playing games, or I guess they are RPG games, aren't they? So if you haven't picked up those, you can pick up all three of them for $10, and they'll work on Windows 8, all that kind of stuff, modern systems, which is really good. So definitely check out those. They are absolute classics. What else have we got here? The new Witcher game. So The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you haven't picked that up, it's quite a new game. You can actually pick that up fairly cheap. I mean, 30% off. So given that it was only released sort of 6 months ago, that is quite a good deal there. Grim Fandango. Anyone who hasn't played Grim Fandango, I'm not really quite sure that you can call yourself a gamer or a true gamer if you haven't played it. Grim Fandango. So it's an absolute classic. It's not without its flaws, but it's just one of those games that it's just so unique, and especially for its time when it was released, it was just nothing really like it had been done before. So, unfortunately, Tim Schafer could never really sort of recreate the magic that was Grim Fandango, but really cool game. If you haven't played it before, definitely check it out. So you can pick up that one really cheap for only $4.69, which is an absolute bargain. World in Conflict. I actually really liked World in Conflict. I thought it was really quite a cool take on the genre, the RTS genre. It's a number of years old now, 2007, but I think you actually wouldn't mind playing actually playing through the campaign again. So even considering actually playing a Let's Play series, and I think I'll actually pick this one up for $5. It is very cheap, so definitely check that out if you like. What am I thinking of? I guess sort of any RTS kind of game, top-down RTS kind of things. You'll probably like that one. Alrighty, what else have we got here? Pillars of Eternity. If you like the old Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment, those kind of games, it's like a recreation of those kind of games. So very heavy on the dialogue, very heavy on the stats, role-playing, all that kind of stuff. It's sort of a remake with like a new engine, new graphics, all that kind of stuff. It's an absolutely massive amount of content. You can easily sink hundreds of hours into this game. There's a huge amount of content, and it's really well done. The amount of detail and depth and stuff they've actually put into this game is pretty incredible. So pick it up for $18.50, which is an absolute bargain, I think. So if you haven't done so, if like I said, if you like those old sort of RPG games, definitely check out Pillars of Eternity if you haven't done so already. Saints Row the Third is really quite a cool one. I'm not going to jump into that, but I think most people would have heard of Saints Row the Third. What else have we got here? EU3. If you've never sort of picked up those, it may be worth checking out those, or pick them up for just to have a copy. Guild of Dungeoneering and the expansion, the Pirates Cove expansion, they're quite a cool little game. It's sort of like a little card game. I guess it's sort of based around cards, and you sort of build your own dungeon, and like it says here, you're the dungeon master. So, and you'll sort of have to, you're actually basically the dungeon. You don't really control the heroes and stuff that come through. And it's not without its flaws, and it is sort of like I guess it's quite a small game. But for $7, it is really quite cool. And you pick up the expansion actually pick up both of them for under $10. So definitely check that out. Quite a unique game. Love the art style, all that kind of stuff. So that is really good. Alrighty, what have we got here? The Age of Wonders. So Age of Wonders 3. If you pick up the base game, so there's the deluxe edition for $7, and a couple of the expansions as well. There, you can pick those up as well for fairly cheap. So, really, I quite liked Age of Wonders 3. I know it did have some critics, but I thought it was really quite good. So, I guess it's obviously like the what are they called? Heroes of Might and Magic, the games. I guess they're sort of quite similar in terms of the mechanics in some ways. Quite different in others, but I actually really liked Age of Wonders 3. You sink quite a lot of time into this one. So if you've played the odd ones, or you're sort of interested in those sort of turn-based fantasy kind of games, it is very cool. So you can pick up all three of those. I think there's only one more that I wanted to mention, and where's Banished? Right, so Banished is a brilliant city building game. So anyone who hasn't played, it's actually made by a single developer, which I thought was pretty amazing. So It was released in early last year, so February of 2014. It hasn't really had a huge amount of development since it was being released, obviously because like it was a one-man development team. That there's only so much that one man can do on the game. It has had like a number of patches and things like that, which is quite good. There's actually a number of mods and stuff that have come out in the sort of the last 6 months, so definitely jump onto the Shining Rock website and pick up some of the really cool mods on there. So it's a really great sort of city building game. I love the the art style and the mechanics and all that kind of stuff. It's fairly simple to play, but it is really quite hard to master, especially once you get to like some really big cities, and you can produce some really awesome cities. So yeah, definitely check that one out. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to mention to you guys. So I just want to sort of let you know about the sale. Definitely keep an eye out on the site over the next sort of 10 days. I might actually jump back every sort of second day and just do a quick 5-minute video, let you know sort of some of the new sales and sort of my thoughts on, and what you could actually, my sort of favorites and what you could actually pick up. So that should be good. So hope you guys check out GOG if you haven't done so already. Definitely keep an eye on the site, like I mentioned, and should be able to pick up a fair few really great games. So very excited for this one. Should fuel a whole bunch of Let's Plays in the future. So that should be good. Alrighty guys, hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and yeah, check out some of the Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff. So hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon.